Hello viewers, my name is Kuldeep Singh. Welcome to my YouTube channel Technical Skills. Guys, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel and please do hit the bell icon for latest updates. Hello viewers, if any one of you is interested in taking online or offline training, you can contact me on the number given on screen. You can call me or you can send me a WhatsApp message. Also, you can check my number in description of video. Thank you very much. Hello viewers, welcome again to the new session of PLC tutorials. In today's session, I will cover question number 8 and question number 10 because these are little bit same questions. So I am covering these two questions and I am leaving question number 9. I will cover it in next session. So let's start with the question number 8. You can see on your screen question number 8. A motor can be started and stopped from any of the three locations. So we have a motor, so that can be started and stopped from any of the three locations. So let's go to the picture. I made a picture. Now it's a little bit clear for you. There is three locations. Location 1, this is location 1, and again this is location 2, location number 3, and this is a motor. I have to start this motor from any of one of the three locations. Okay, so we have a start button in location number 1 and stop button also in location number 1. Similarly, we have start and stop buttons, push buttons in location number 2, and similarly start and stop push buttons in location number 3. So the question is that I can start this motor from any of the locations. Means if I can start from location number 1, I can push this start button and the motor will start running, and then I can stop it from location number 1 or 2 or 3. If I wish to stop from location number 3, I can push this third stop push button, this motor will stop. If I want to stop it from location number 2, I will push this second stop push button, it will stop. And similarly, I can start from any one of the three locations. So this is the question. I hope you understood this question, and let's start with the programming. Okay, let's go do the programming part. So let's go for the solution. Okay, let's go to solution. For solution, I have to make 3 push buttons. Okay, so let's start with the first push button. So let it be a start push button, I1 column 0.0/0. You know the addressing part, so let's make it start 1. Okay, start 1, and we have to latch it. Okay, so I will latch it, and this is motor. I will latch it with the motor. So let's make an output. Output is a motor. There is only single output, so we know that output is a motor. Okay, OTOR. So this is the output. Okay, to start this motor, I have to latch this motor. Okay, so I am latching this motor with this input. Okay, so now we have made this start push button. Okay, so I need to stop also, so I will make a stop also, I1 colon 0 H1. So let's name it stop 1. Okay, so this is a simple program for location number 1. Okay, so second location I don't have to make it in second line because I cannot repeat the output because I have a single output. I don't have a different outputs. So I have to make this program in rung number 1 only. For that, I have to make this other 2 start push buttons in parallel only. Okay, because either from start 1 or from start 2 or from start 3, I have to start this motor. So where there is OR, we have to make it in parallel. So let's go and start and make another start button. Okay, so here is second start, this 2. So this is start 2. Okay, so for this start 2, this is the same latch. We can use the same latch. Okay, so I will use a stop button for this because stop is separate. Stop is separate for every location. So I am using a separate stop button. So this is stop number 2. Okay, now again let's compile and I have to make another start. So this is a start number 3. So this is start number 3, I1 colon 0.0 slash, let's name it as 4, okay, and name it as start 3, okay. So this is start 3 and I have to use a stop also, so I will take a stop in series, okay, 5. We can name it as stop 3, okay. So for start, you have to make it use in parallel starts. All starts should be connected in parallel, or stop should be in series, because you have to stop this output. So this is the solution. Let's run it. Okay. Check it whether it is working or not. Okay. Run it. Now I can start. Let's start from start number 1. Okay. Force on and force off, because this is a latch, so I have to force off also. So motor is running. You can see that this motor is running, okay, and now I can stop from any of these 3 stops. Okay, let's stop from stop number 3. Okay, let's see now, because I am breaking this latch, so I can stop from any of the stop. Let's start from start number 3. Okay, force on, force off, okay, and stop from stop number 2. Okay, see, I can stop from any of the stop. Similarly, I can start from start number 2 and I can stop from stop number 1, or same also I can stop from stop number 2 also. So this is the solution you can practice. You can practice all the equations. Okay, so this is the solution for question number 8. Okay, let's move on to question number 10. Okay, question number 9 I will not take it now. I will go for question number 10. Question number 9 is a little bit different, so I will do it in next video. Okay, so this is the question number 10 on your screen. When first push button is pressed, output A gets on. When second push button is pressed, output B, C gets on. Okay, if output A and C gets on, then output D also gets on. If third push button is pressed, output A gets off. When stop push button is pressed, all outputs gets off. Okay, so this is our question. So let's go for the solution. Okay, so let's delete this program. Okay, let's take a new file only. Okay, okay, so I will start with the first line. Okay, the first line is that when first push button is pressed, output A gets on. So just go stepwise. When first push button is pressed, output A gets on. So I will make a latch for first push button. So I1, so let's name it at first. Okay, so the first push button, and this is output A, so O0, this is output A. Okay, and I can give a latch here below this one. So this is the first part. When first push button is pressed, output A gets on. When second push button is pressed, output BC gets on. Okay, let make it on second rung. Okay, so let's go in second rung. I will make another part, second part in second rung. When second push button is pressed, I1 column 0.0 slash 1. Let's make it, my name is second. Okay, when second push button is pressed, output B and C gets on. So let it be B. Okay, name it as B, and C also gets on. So I can make both in parallel. I'll connect both in parallel because both are getting on at once with the second push button. So I will take this C. let's name it as C. Okay, and now I have to make a latch also, because this is a push button, so I have to make a latch. So I can latch it with either B or C. Okay, so let's go with the B. Okay, you can take C also, no issue for that. So this is the second part. When first push button is pressed, output A gets on. When second push button is pressed, output BC gets on. Okay, okay, let's first run and check it this much. Okay, just download and check it. Okay, run. When first push button is pressed, output A gets on. Perfect. When second push button is pressed, output BC gets on. Perfect. Okay, so this much part is working perfectly. Third part is if output A and C gets on, then output D also gets on. This third part is saying is that output D is not dependent upon any input, depends upon output. If output A and C and means parallel, so if A and C are on, then output D also gets on. Okay, let's go offline. Okay, make this part in next run. When output A and C gets on, then output D gets on. So I will use output A addressing over here. Okay, and output C, then output D gets on. So I will name new output C D. Okay, so output D will gets on. When output A and output C gets on, output D gets on. Okay, okay, let's check. See, now when first push button pressed, output A gets on. Perfect. Now see, you can see A also gets on. When second push pressed, output BC gets on, so C also gets on. When A and C gets on, D also gets on. So this much part also we have covered. If third push button is pressed, output A gets off. So when third push button is pressed, output A gets off. So I have to break a latch of this push button so that output A gets off. Okay, let's go offline. So I will use NC of third push button because I have to break a latch. So I will name it as when third push button. Okay, when third push button is pressed, output A gets off. Okay, and what else? When stop push button, output gets off. Okay, the question is saying when third push button, output A gets off. We can also make it like this. Let's go online, then I will explain. See, when first push button is pressed, output A gets on. When second push button is pressed, output BC gets on and D also gets on, because A and C gets on, output D also gets on. When third push button is pressed, when third push button is pressed, A gets off. When A gets off, this input also gets off and D also gets off. And if I want D to remain on, then I have to make a latch over here. Okay, okay, let's go for latch. Let's make a latch. Okay, I will make a latch so that D should remain on. Okay, so I will make a latch over here so that if third push button is pressed, then also D should not get off. Okay, and also I will add on stop push button. Okay, so that we can check the final result. I have to add on stop push button in every latched rung. Okay, so that I can stop all the outputs. Third, stop, STOP, stop. Okay, so I will just copy this addressing. Now let's check the final results. Now first push button is pressed, output A gets on. When second push button is pressed, output BC gets on. When A and C gets on, D also gets on. Third part, when this third push button is pressed, output A gets off. You can see, because D's latch, D is now on, is off, but D is still on. When stop push button is pressed, all outputs gets off. So this is the solution of this question number 10. So I hope you are practicing and learning these new concepts. So I am getting comments that viewers want new videos, but I'm little busy and I used to make up some time to make a video. So I will keep on posting. It will take some time. Thank you very much. Keep practicing. Thanks a lot. Hello viewers. If any one of you is interested in taking online or offline training, you can contact me on the number given on screen. You can call me or you can send me a WhatsApp message. Also, you can check my number in description of video. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe this channel. Also hit the bell icon for latest updates. Please give this video thumbs up and do share it with your friends. Also, please comment below how do you like this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will definitely answer your questions. Thank you very much